Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're working on a Land Rover LR4, and we're replacing a lot of the cooling system, radiator hoses and water pump, and a lot of the coolant hoses that get the coolant moving from the water pump all the way to the back of the engine. As you can see right here, we've removed a lot of the front end parts. You got your water pump seats here, you got your thermostat housing seats here. We're going to be replacing the radiator as well. I wanted to show you a lot of the parts that we're going to be replacing. They're not really that expensive. They're very affordable, and it's cheaper to spend money and buy them, good quality. These are some of the parts. You got your upper radiator hose right here. You got a coolant line. This one right here, it goes all the way, hooks up onto your thermostat and radiator lower piping. This is your thermostat housing, and this is a very important part right here. It's the coolant piping that transfers coolant from one end of the cylinder head to the other end of the cylinder head, and it also hooks up. You gotta take this off, and hooks up to another line, takes the coolant to your heater core inside your dashboard. So this line, we're also replacing it as well. The water pump apparently has a new design on it, and if you see right here, this is your water pump. It's brand new from Land Rover dealer. That's your new water pump. Comes with spin it this way. Comes with a gasket here and a gasket here, and then the bolts also as well come with the water pump. You do have this piece right here. Hooks to the back of the water pump. This piece hooks up right here. Basically, you would have to put it here, and this piece goes in here. You put it in like that, and then you twist it. I'll show you this piece. It's right here. We got Mr. Kim here taking out the radiator, and the piece is right down here. It hooks up right down here, right there. We covered up a lot of the intake manifold ports, so nothing drops up in there. It's better to replace the radiator as well. We bought the radiator from British Atlantic, right here. If you're gonna spend this kind of money to buy all these parts, they're not very expensive. I believe the radiator was $700, and then everything, total parts, everything came up to $2,300. So these pipes, they transfer coolant, and they are built with plastic, and after a while the plastic swells and contracts and all that stuff. So it's just better to spend good money and have the job done right. We bought a lot of these parts here from the dealer, from the Land Rover dealership. We've used some aftermarket parts before from a lot of aftermarket European companies, but you know, we found out that some of the parts nowadays, you know, the quality, you know, is not that great, and they don't tend to last that long. So, you know, this cooling system, it's just better go ahead and spend the money, you know. Nice, beautiful SUV, family SUV, fixing it up for the customer, so, you know, they can be happy for the holidays and, you know, have reliable transportation. You know, you want to spend your money and make sure you get your full money's worth. So it's still cheaper to fix what you have. With the economy nowadays, financing a car is very, very expensive. I mean, you're going to spend $3,500 to fix the cooling system issue. Of course, these cars are notorious for having air suspension issues. This one's got 99,000 miles. So most European vehicles, once they get to 100,000 miles, please keep in mind you're going to spend at least a minimum of $7,000 to $10,000 to make the SUV reliable for another 100,000 miles. Usually we recommend to most customers, cheap is expensive and expensive is cheap. You might buy this SUV for cheap, maybe 10, 8, 7 grand, but keep in mind it's gonna cost you another 10 grand to really have it reliable for another 100,000 miles. So whenever buying used luxury family SUVs, always remember that they come with a price. Okay, they come with a price. You might buy the SUV cheap, but the quality of parts that is needed to make that family SUV reliable is going to cost you an average of 7 to 10 grand for 100,000 miles of reliability. These cars are built with that in mind. So any shortcuts, you're going to have a lot of issues with the ownership of that luxury vehicle. So keep in mind, next time you buy a luxury vehicle, plan on spending good hard-earned money to keep the SUV reliable for you and your family. Okay? Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all.